this week on the NFL Coaches Hot Seat. According to Bleacher Report Gridiron, Urban Meyer, David Coley, Matt Nagy, and Joe Judge.
Hot boy.
All right, so I don't know if anybody saw this, but after the Vikings won last week, there was an awkward celebration with Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins was screaming his favorite quote, "You like that? You like that?" while punching Zimmer in the chest. It was a very awkward moment. That's how we're starting this off. Mike Zimmer's getting flamed up. I'm sorry.
Let's go! Welcome, everybody, to the Rick D Podcast. Fucking let it ride then. How about them Cowboys? Poyer over McGregor any day. The Rick D Platform is live right now.
I got some Rick T, from the field to the big leagues. Bang Moody from the three, I'm like KD. Number one draft pick, you should pick me. You ain't considered the GOAT if you don't got a ring. Eric and Jello like Brady throwing it to AB. My team a home run with more stars than the Yankees. Now we getting cocky. Had to put my goals on ice like Sidney Crosby. No, they can't stop me. Got my swing on the back, put my team on my back. You can get all the games, all the stats, and all the facts. This ain't Stephen A. or Max. Too sharp to get skipped, and you can't dispute that. This a duck put back. If you ever take an L, then we gotta run it back. If you coming here for sports, then you never coming back. That's real, homie, for real. It's a zero, Damian Lil. Now I'm pulling up from the logo. Bang, making them feel. Running to get the deal, get your family in the hills. Get focused, put your work in on the court and on the field. That's real, homie, for real. It's a zero, Damian Lil. Now I'm pulling up from logos. Bang, making them feel. I got some Rick T, from the field to the big leagues. Bang Moody from the three, I'm like KD. Number one draft pick, you should pick me. You ain't considered the GOAT if you don't got a ring. You ain't considered the GOAT if you don't got a ring.
Oh yeah, we live. We live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rick T Podcast here on the Rick T Platform. This is our pre-recorded episode, recorded on Friday, 6/17/2022. Here with my boy Justin Sanchez, man. How you doing, bro?
Not bad, not bad. Beautiful evening. Happy Sunday to everybody who's going to be watching this. Welcome to the Rick T Podcast. Let's talk some sports.
Yes, sir, man. It's Friday right now, but when you guys are watching this, it is Rick T Sundays, man. So we hope you guys enjoy this show. Let's get started. Starting with something we really don't talk about very much, but we're going to get right into it. Some WWE. And only reason I pop back into the WWE world, and it's not WrestleMania, it's not SummerSlam, it's none of that. But some interesting news popped up on my feed the other day, and I was like, I had to send it to Jason. Me and Jason talked about it. WWE is investigating Vince McMahon The WWE board is investigating a $3 million settlement that Vince McMahon agreed to pay a former employee with whom he allegedly had an affair with. I read that and I was like, bro, I got to look more into this. I found some deeper news posted that same damn day. Vince McMahon steps down as WWE CEO. Vince McMahon steps down as the CEO and chairman amid investigation into alleged misconduct.
Man,
Yeah.
not
How you
looking
feeling on
good.
this, bro? How you feeling on it, bro? Vince McMahon is obviously a mogul to all of us who grew up in our generation. We all were once WWE fans, and we knew exactly who Vince McMahon was, and still do to this day. How you feeling hearing news like that, bro?
I mean, WWE is just a crazy world in its own. So hearing that, I mean, it's kind of crazy that these things are still coming up on people, and it just goes to show that the stuff that you do, will come back and bite you. You know what I mean? Karma is a bitch, and that's crazy, man. Vince McMahon, I never thought that I would see a CEO get, like him, have to step down just because he's been there for so long. But I'm excited to see like who they put in, and it's unfortunate that he had to lose his job. But I mean, stuff like that happens.
See, and that's exactly what I was thinking. Once I read these, I was like, man, that sucks for billionaire Vince McMahon. But my bigger worry is like, who do they put in that position? Exactly like you said, bro. Is it his, son-in-law, Triple H?
Right.
Is it his daughter, Stephanie McMahon? Like, where does he fucking go from here? And honestly, does he have this decision now that he stepped down? Like, who is making this decision?
Right. Yeah,
It's
that's
deep.
crazy. And it's
deep in the
unfortunate.
WWE.
You know what I mean? It's like crazy. You never want to see people go through hard times like that. But shit,
Facts.
it
You
happens.
see, I think I need to do a little bit more research into it because
Of
Jason
course.
literally said one thing, and his one thing he said was, I hate cancel culture. And I was like, so did he do it? Did he not do it? Like, I was still a little bit confused on the whole information part of the story. You know what I'm saying? So I think I need to do a little bit more research into it before I really speak on it. But yeah, man, like you said, it's hard to see anybody go through this kind of situation. In the NFL, we're seeing, Deshaun Watson, unfortunately, go through some shit like this. And now you pop over the WWE and Vince McMahon, out of all people, is going through it.
Yeah, and right at home with me, I mean, John Gruden, got booted right out of his spot, said some things he shouldn't have said, and bit him in the ass. And it's crazy. Cancel culture is.
Speaking of John Gruden, though, congratulations to him. I'm pretty sure he did win his settlement against the NFL for that whole thing.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, the fact that he had to lose his job, got kicked out of the whole NFL when he's making a huge comeback for somebody in Vegas, for a whole brand new franchise in Vegas, and then he wins his settlement. So it's like nothing ever happened. I don't know if he'll ever get a job again. I'm kind of glad you brought that up, but I don't know. Do you think he gets a job again?
Maybe not at that level, but we'll see. You know what I mean? I mean, things happen all the time.
Yeah.
He could definitely. I mean, he's well qualified to be almost, an announcer, coach, maybe inside the building somewhere. He has a lot to offer, I'd say. So
imagine him after all this in the booth.
Everybody deserves a second chance, I think. So he did say some wrong stuff. As long as he rights his wrong, I think that he deserves another chance to come in and coach somewhere.
100%, bro. That was well taken. Staying on the WWE, one more news break for us. John Cena returning to the WWE. John Cena is returning to Raw on June 27th. Today is June 19th, man. Or June 17th. June 19th. I'm right. June 19th. So June 27th, man, a little bit over a week away, you guys are going to see John Cena returning to WWE Monday Night Raw, exactly 20 years after his WWE debut. So it's pretty impressive. Justin, how you feeling on that?
Yeah, that's pretty tight. John Cena, the rapper, actor / wrestler, man / bodybuilder. It's crazy. John Cena's a legend. Honestly, I like the movies that he's been putting out. I like what he's been doing. So it's going to be cool to see. I personally really don't watch the WWE or keep up with it as much, but it's going to be cool to see the highlights of like John Cena jumping off like a Hell in the Cell or whatever they got planned for. It's going to be
100%, bro. And I'm excited to see what kind of like I
What
guess
if he takes
personality
over?
comes. Ooh, and that's where I thought. But I'm like, if he's coming back to wrestle, is he coming back to wrestle? Like, no one knows. They just know he's coming back to the WWE June 27th. So, great takes.
Yeah.
Great takes. Getting deep on
What-
Rick T Sundays.
Yeah, like what would that be? Like a WWE ran by John Cena? That would be nuts. Like, I mean, I might tap back in.
Same, bro. Obviously, he's got that performance aspect, and then if he puts the entertainment aspect back into the WWE, because I feel like that's personally what they lost, bro, is like acting. They're all really bad actors in the WWE. Like, you can easily tell it's all fucking fake. It's all planned out. You can almost kind of call the match as it goes along, I've noticed. And I don't know if that's just me getting older or if that's them getting worse. But yeah, man, I think John Cena, or even, like I said, Triple H might even turn it back up, bro. I might tune back in, like you said.
Right.
Have to get into it. Yep, WWE is getting crazy, man. So you guys tune in June 27th. Watch John Cena on Monday Night Raw. Heading over to the court as the NBA season comes to an unwinding end. We see the champions once again, man. The Golden State Warriors, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and of course their head coach Steve Kerr won a championship again over my Boston Celtics. I'm salty, man, but it was an incredible run. We did make it to Game 6 in the NBA Finals after going through 2 series of Game 7s. I cannot do anything but clap for both teams. And I was mad the other day, but I got to give the flowers to the Golden State Warriors, man. They can do it with KD. They can do it without KD. They can do it with Steph not shooting threes. They can do it with Klay off, and them dudes are still winning championships. So obviously that's a fucking great team, bro. So shout out Golden State, shout out Boston, doing the damn thing. Justin, how you feeling on that?
I mean, at least you guys didn't get swept, and it was a fun, exciting series. I mean, to see Boston go through, be almost the best defensive team in the league, in that tough competition with Miami all year, to turn out to go to the finals, have an electric series. Jaylen Brown's a great player. Marcus Smart's a dog. I mean, and Jason Tatum, of course, you know what I mean? Derek White. The whole squad is really well put together. Al Horford, Father Time, Rob Williams. The Celtics are a really good unit, and I can guarantee that, they might be in the next year. I seen the polls that they was like tied plus 600 to run it back. But Golden State is just a machine, from Steve Kerr all the way down to the fans being Del Curry. You know what I mean? It's like a damn machine. And then in between, you got like the 3 brothers who have been doing it, the Splash Bros, who have been doing it for, a couple years. And then they got these guys under them who are watching them, like Gary Payton Jr. and Jordan Poole.
Yeah, I was about to say Jordan Poole, bro, is crazy.
Yeah, so they can come in, and Andrew Wiggins, who was an all-star in NCAA, and then now he's really showing out. And I can see him being, like, up there with the best players very soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
And I just think whenever you're up against something like that, it doesn't matter. Like, you can only play so much defense. They can only play 5 games of defense, and then that 6th game, they're like, woo, because once they got hot, they got hot. Like,
bro, once Steph Curry hits 3 threes in a row, it like defeats you. Like, inside, I could see all of them like, fuck. Like, we can't stop this fucking guy. He can hit it from anywhere. Yeah,
especially when Steph's like, getting inbounding the ball, run down, hitting a pocket, and then jumping outside of the pocket with Draymond blocking for him every time. And then he's, 4 foot from the 3-point line, still draining him. And then he's not open, so boom, he throws over to Poole, and Poole just drains it. It's like they're almost unstoppable at that point.
That's literally what I was thinking, bro. And then if Steph's not hot, then you got Klay. If Steph and Klay aren't hot, you got Wiggins. And then if none of them 3 are hot, for some weird ass reason, Draymond's hot. You know what I mean? Like, they're fucking versatile, and I didn't really notice that until Game 4, and then they started just coming for it, bro. They were destroying us. So definitely some dogs, bro. I seen a statistic that and actually let's talk about this statistic first. So Steve fucking Kerr, he has 5 championships as a player and 4 with the Golden State Warriors as a head coach. Amazing coach, bro. To have literally 3 championships with Michael Jordan, 2 championships with Tim Duncan, and then 4 championships with Steph Curry as a coach. Like, bro, hell of a career. I don't think any coach can
One of the
say, like, I
greatest.
played with Jordan, won championships. I played with Scottie Pippen and fucking everybody else who played with Jordan. And then I got to play with Tim Duncan and Tony and all of them dudes down in San Antonio. And, you know, I take a while off after I retire, and then I come back in as a head coach. Just so happens I get the best fucking shooter of all time, and we go and win 4 championships in the last 10 years. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. That dude is a dog. He's amazing. So just wanted to talk about that a little bit, man. You got anything else to say about that, man? It was a great season by both teams, and I think both teams are going to come back even better next year.
Yeah, both teams. Definitely was a good year of like fully indulging in basketball. Hoping Nuggets go on a run next year, but we'll see. And you know, congrats Steve Kerr, congrats the Warriors, and you know, congrats Tatum and the whole Celtics squad for even getting there. But maybe they played too much defense. You know?
That's what it is, man. We had 5 defensive players of the year. Basically, all 5 of our starters had a defensive player of the year vote. Marcus Smart ended up winning it. But yeah, man, we just had no fucking offense. We were worried too much about defense, and we couldn't even play defense on Steph. Dude was amazing. So yeah, both teams are going to come back crazy next year. And like you said, I actually am not a Denver fan, but I like the Nuggets. I like the players they have, and I like the swagger they have. So I kind of hope they go on a little run next year too, and I can hit some Boston-Denver games, you know?
Yeah, they were right in there this year, and if the whole team's healthy, then they're a top contender. Just throwing out some hot takes like we do around here. I like the Los Angeles Clippers next year.
Ooh.
I mean, Kawhi, Paul George, Ivica Zubiak. I mean, that's a very good squad. Well coached. So.
Team's a dog. If I had to pick a sleeper team to come through next year, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Knicks, bro. Loki, the Knicks are fucking crazy. The Knicks can play fucking offense. They can play defense. They're just not there quite yet. But if they can put the pieces together, they might be a little dangerous too in the East. So
right, and not really like I mean, this team is not like not a contender, but the Suns, I think people are sleeping on them a little bit. Like
they're hungry.
They're not talked about at all. And I guess maybe it's because they couldn't really contend with the Warriors. But I mean, we'll see.
I mean, if Chris Paul keeps getting hoed the way he does and says, I'm coming back, I think he's coming back for a reason, you know?
Oh, so, yeah, with the vengeance.
Yeah, definitely watch out for the Suns, man. Heading over to the ice. Heading down to the ice. Let's hit it, man. Let's talk about it. So Tampa Bay Lightning, the quest for a dynasty continues. In 2020, they won the Stanley Cup. In 2021, they won the Stanley Cup. And now in 2022, they advanced to their 3rd straight Stanley Cup Finals down in the ice. But the bad thing is they're going against our Colorado Avalanche, and they're down 1-0. I think by the time you guys see this, they might be down 2-0. Or maybe it's tied 1-1. Who knows? You guys decide. You guys tell us. You guys let us know. It's not Sunday yet for us. Don't forget, it's pre-recorded. For those of you who don't know, it's pre-recorded. So, Justin, how you feeling about that, man? I know all of us, me, you, Jason, Sergio, Tony, all of us are real big into the Avalanche this year, man. I know you watched that finals game and a hell of a win by us, 4-3 in overtime. How you feeling on that, man?
And I'm caught in between. It's going to be a low-scoring game, and it's going to be like kind of the same game that it was the first one. And I could see it being the same game that it was the first game. You know, Avalanche would go out ahead, and then Lightning go out ahead, Avalanche tie it, and they go to OT. I can see it being similar to that just because of how good the Tampa Bay Lightning are and how good the Avalanche are. They can both contend. They can both skate around, play defense, and really shoot the puck. But I think one thing that the Avalanche have that Lightning don't have is more consistency in different players who can hit the puck. And something that I've noticed with the Avalanche is they're on different game plans and different waves, it seems like. So some days it's Landeskog and Ovechkin hitting all the shots, and some days it's Makar hitting all the shots with McKinnon and Rantanen. So it just kind of fluctuates. So some of them get breaks on shooting, and some of them really like fire away all day. So that's why I gotta go with the Lightning. I think Game 2 is a big one for the Avalanche. I mean, I gotta go with the Avalanche because I think the Avalanche really need to get ahead of the Lightning, and they're really going to utilize McKinnon, Makar, and Rantanen tomorrow, and just really lay it on them because Game 2 is really important to get out.
See, and like you said, how they change shifts with their shooters and stuff. The Avalanche with that McKinnon, Makar, and Rantanen duo or trio. Sorry about that. It is ridiculous. And like you said, they play at different paces as well. Some days I see them come out and play more of like the strategy defensive game. And then you see some games and they're just go on offense, taking shots, getting them up whenever they can. And honestly, both strategies are almost untouchable. But like, stats don't lie, bro. Tampa Bay doesn't make it here 3 years in a row, and you can't call them a dynasty. You can't call them a great team. Their goalie, I forget his name. Holy shit, he's good. He's great, bro. And yeah, this game 1, it's playoffs. It's the finals, bro. You can't go ahead and judge people off of strictly just, oh man, he's ass. He went down 3-0 in the first period. Don't forget, we won this game in overtime. So he went down 3-0 in the first period, and the rest of the game they tied it 3-3, and we ended up barely winning in overtime. So that goalie is great. They have some great players. But like you said, man, I think Game 2 is a huge one for the Avalanche, being that these guys have playoff experience and finals experience. I think Avalanche, if they go up 2-0 and give them that confidence, it's going to be dangerous and it's going to be hard to catch them the way we play. But I won't say that the Lightning aren't dangerous, bro. For them to be in Denver in Game 1 and to take it to overtime, I was scared. I was scared as shit. I was shaking. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, I think Game 2 is going to be the momentum swinger. Avalanche definitely got to go out and get ahead. I think one thing you should look out for is a McKinnon goal. Maybe a Rantanen goal, and I think Avalanche win.
Who do you guys player of the game?
Player of the game, McKinnon.
I was going to say, I think McKinnon's going to have a big game. My heart says Makar, but my mind says McKinnon. I feel McKinnon. Every time I say his name, McKinnon's going to go hard. McKinnon's going to go hard, man. Talking about the Avs real quick before we get into our first commercial break, man. Check out this jersey, bro. It is Father's Day weekend, and check out the jersey my girl got me for Father's Day, bro.
Yeah,
St. Patty's Day
Father's Day
jersey. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. It is Rick T Sunday, but it is Father's Day as well, man. So go ahead and play with your daughters and your sons, your nieces and your nephews. Say you love you to your dads. Man, it's a blessed day, man. Happy Father's Day to everybody.
Happy Father's Day, Pops. Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Yes, sir. Happy Father's Day to everybody. To everybody, man. Before we get into some commercial breaks, I do want to get into some promotions. So everybody's heard of the Fan Control Football, but if you have not heard of the Fan Controlled Baseball League, check it out, man. My boy Frosty on Twitch, man, is starting it up. The FCBBL Summer Sim League. 8 teams, I believe 30 games total. Is going to be like a 10-week sim. You can pick your team, you can control, you can see it all on the screen. Swing away. In the chat, he asks you and pulls up polls. Do you want to swing? Do you want to take? Do you want to bunt for a hit, steal? You can choose all of it, and it's all fan controlled. Pick your player, pick your team, or not necessarily your player. If you get in touch with Frosty, he might let you get a player in the game. He might let you get a player in the sim. But yeah, man, it's a great thing to check out. So go ahead and follow him on Twitch at Liquid Air, LIQUIDER0R. My boy Frosty, man, doing it big, bro. But we had to go ahead and shout my guy out. Fan Control Baseball. One more thing I want to talk about: the $1,200 RTP Fantasy Football Showdown 2.0. Last year it was $1,000 showdown. This year 12 teams, $200 more in the pot. I believe first place is getting $750, second place is getting $250, and third place is getting $150, equaling out to the $1,200. And you guys can follow it all here on the Rick T platform. We will be live every week talking to our fantasy players. We will be talking to our fantasy teams. We will be talking about it. We'll be doing a live draft on here so you guys can all see and root for a team. And there is one spot left. I do want to go ahead and mention. So if you guys are interested in this and you guys have your $100 ready, and you don't got to have it ready now just before the season, but if you have your $100 ready, go ahead and hit me up, hit Justin up, hit anybody up in the league. You guys know who's there. And tell us you want that last spot and go ahead and get in the $1,200 fantasy football showdown. Justin, just before we get to commercial break real quick, bro. It's a little bit of fantasy talk, bro. A little bit of fantasy talk. Way too early
Oh,
rankings at the quarterback position in fantasy. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, and then at 10, Derek Carr. I feel like they're disrespecting my boy Dak. At the running back spots, Jonathan Taylor, Najee Harris, Austin Eckler, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Saquon, Nick Chubb, DeAndre Swift, and then Cam Akers. Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, Stefan Diggs, Deebo Samuel, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, and Deontay Johnson in the way too early rankings for wide receiver. And then at tight ends, we have Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, Kyle Pitts, George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson, Darren Waller, Dawson Knox, Dalton Schultz, Dallas Gobert, Noah Fant. Highest target in the red zone, your boy Hunter Renfrow is at first with Marquise Hollywood Brown at 10th. And then most top 12 finishes last year finishes week to week. Cooper Kupp with 13 big ones. Tied for second, we got Devontae Adams, Deebo Samuel, and Tyreek Hill at 7. Tied for fifth, we have Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase at 6. Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Mike Williams, Tyler Lockett, and Alan Thielen all tied for 7th place with 5. Get your fantasy ready because it's going down this year.
I definitely see some players I want right on those lists.
Had to show you, bro. And then you've been out for a couple years, so I'm excited for you to be back. I forgot how you play, so you might come out here and just, fuck everybody up.
I'm ready for it, man. I like to play a good, clean fantasy game, but I'm also open to trades for everybody who's watching on the $1,200 fantasy shot at. I like to do trades, and I like to, keep it clean. But shit talking is welcome, and just win, baby. That's all we do.
I love it, man. You guys go ahead and enjoy this fantasy promotion video from last year's fantasy football $1,000 showdown, and then we're going to get into a quick commercial break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Check this out.
For many times I was laughed at and not believed in, but it was still a kid with a dream.
The $1,000 showdown started off with a bang and turned into something I never thought it could be.
I feel I still have room to improve. I still set goals for myself to strive for. I'm never complacent.
Everyone had a motive. Everyone wanted to grind. And everyone wanted that money. But who wanted it the most is what it came down to. Where alliances started, alliances were also broken.
I feel like I don't know, I'm not going to say nothing.
My phone a friend just got here. He's on his way to the library now, but he approves of my pick.
Some from friends to foe.
Hey, Eric, have you ever heard of a domino effect? So when something happens to somebody, something else happens to somebody else?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Don't you do it to me, guy.
Don't you?
I'm sorry,
that's jacked up.
6 teams made it, but who wanted it the most? Who was going to do anything for that money? And most importantly, for that championship?
Incomplete. Fuck the Jets, the Brady Bunch, Ferrati's butt fumbler, oh, Del no, or beans above the frame.
While some are looking from the sidelines, someone is going home with the gold. The league is just heating up. It didn't start week 1. The pressure starts now. The draft, the trades, that's all over with now. It's time to fight till the end. To some, fantasy football is just a game. But for us, fantasy football is life.
Yeah. Could have been Dab, could have been Scabs.
On your ass.
I got the sauce.
RSK, let it play, boy.
I got the sauce, I got the drip, I got the flow, I got the waves. I want a house, I want a boat, I want a place with all of them things. Make a new song, make it a hit. Time to get rich, time to get paid. I want a car, I want to range. I got the bars, real out the fame. Shoot for the stars, popping the clip and mix and murder whatever I spit. Come up with something unheard of, you know that I serve you. I know that's gonna exist. You want a bag, you want a bitch. Your foot on the gas, circle my wrist. I'm doing the dash, I'm back on my shit. So carry me a bag, I'm back on the list. Only a chance, so no I don't miss it. Shout out to Jazz, she out the fence. First in the class is swinging the bat. Now listen to that, no honorable mention. You want a bag, you want a bitch. Your foot on the gas, circle my wrist. I got the bars, I got the bag. Put them in gap, let them in stack. I got the sauce, I got the drip, I got the flow, I got the waves. I want a house, I want a boat, I want a place with all of them things. Make a new song, make it a hit. Time to get rich, time to get paid. I want a car, I want a range. I got the bars, real at the fame. Shoot for the stars, popping the clip and mix and murder whatever I spit. Come up with something I heard of, you know that I serve you. I know that's gonna exist. You want a bag, you want a bitch. Foot on the gas, it's on my wrist. I'm doing the dash, I'm back on my shit. Carry me a bag, I'm back on the list. Only a chance, so no I don't miss it. Shout out to Jazz, she out the fifth. First in the class is swinging the bat. I'm listening to that, no honorable mention. You got a bag, you want a bitch. Your foot on the gas and circle my wrist. I got the bars, I got a bag.
Let it play, boy.
Murder this flow, light up the way, piece out the window. Me and my guy, just me and my kinfolk. Coming for the slice, like my last name Kimbo. Out with the trunk, lace track to the mental. Pin to the pad, yeah, pad to the pencil. Pin to the pad, yeah, pad to the pencil. Pin to the pad, yeah, pad to the pencil.
Listen up, as I keep it a buck, you don't need no luck. If you getting up and muscle up and be you. Opinions just be looming fruit that can be passed by without having to be eaten. They be the truth. No need to buy into something that ain't cool in your view. As we keep it in the bug, let me tell you, you need that love. If you wanna get out to the total bliss, let's run till the end. Better duck the love blasting from all angles, slamming bodies like Kurt Angle. Call the angels, call whoever you want. Touch they blasting the love and you already got in the mix with the strings and the sticks. Know what's coming from my lips. That potion with the means to make it down and sit in your face when you fucking too hot. Feel it in your body.
Only a chance, so no I don't miss it. Shout out to Jazz, she out the fence. First in the class is swinging the bat. Now listen to that, no honorable mention. You want a bag, you want a bitch. Your foot on the gas and circle my wrist. Doing the dash, I'm back on my shit. Secure me a bag, I'm back on the list.
I got A-man, introverted, can't make friends. Pray for better days, now it's 300K when my day ends. Do you remember last night, cause I blacked out?
We are back with the Richie Podcast. You guys already know what it is. The pre-recorded episode. This was recorded on Friday, June 6th or 17th, 2022. Sorry about that. But it is Rick T Sunday, and it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day once again to all the fathers out there. But we got some NFL talk to get into. So let's get right into it, Justin. So, a little stat for you real quick. Let me pop this down real quick so I can read this smoothly. Off the top 100 most watched TV broadcasts in the U.S. last year, 92 of them were NFL games.
Makes sense, man. The NFL was electric last year.
Bro, I really don't know how other countries need to get more into American football. NFL.
I mean, it's slowly getting there. Mexico game, London game.
Right, and they have a fuck ton of them this year. Honestly, I think they have like 6 or 7 out of the country this year, and one's in like Germany. Like they're getting places. So I hope it actually makes some sense, man. But I had to pop that stat up here. I thought that was the craziest shit when I seen that. I was impressed with that. So damn, 92 out of 100 of the most watched broadcasts in America last year, literally NFL games. I would love to know what NFL games.
Right. I know the Bengals Raiders was.
To get in playoffs or whatever.
Yeah.
It was one of the later season games, right?
It's a wild card game, yeah.
Oh yeah. That was a good ass fucking game, bro. But let's look at some money in the NFL, man. Wide receivers have gotten paid this offseason, and this is all guaranteed fucking money. So Cooper Kupp starting at the top, $75 million guaranteed. Tyreek Hill traded to the Dolphins, $72.2. Yeah, let me know if they deserve it or not, Justin. Let me know. So you said Cooper Kupp deserved it?
Yeah.
All right, Tyreek Hill, $72.2 million to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And actually heard a rumor that he had a higher offer for the Jets, but he just didn't want to go to New York. Don't blame him.
Boy, him and Jalen Waddle are going to be
Those two were fast. Those two were fucking fast. Stephon Diggs, $70 million.
Yeah, pay that man. We saw what he did with Minnesota, and he's damn near the best receiver on the.
Facts. Let me tell best friend, says Derek Carr. Devontae Adams, $65.6 million.
Deserved it. 100%. Everybody's getting paid over there.
Ooh.
Carr got paid.
I get
Waller's
that 100%.
getting paid. Jacobs needs to get paid.
They deserve it.
But yeah, I mean, Renfro just got paid. You're a little lagged out. So.
I think they're gonna let Jacobs.
I think you're back.
Just get. Oh shit.
Maybe
okay,
next.
I think I'm back too. Yeah, my shit is a little laggy right now. I don't know what's going on with my shit right now. We'll get back into it. Can you hear me, Justin?
Yep. All good. So yeah, Stephon Diggs definitely deserves a 70 mil. Tyreek Hill, 72 million dollars.
And we're back. Sorry about that. I had to refresh my shit. It was laggy a little bit laggy. But back to it, man. Now it's starting to get into the little bit of nitty gritty part of the list, and I think we might see some not deserved it in this next few. AJ Brown traded to the Eagles on draft night, $57.2 million guaranteed. Justin?
So I'm going to say he did deserve it because he was a stud with the Titans. Titans were a contender for a long time. I mean, they had that stretch, I think 8-9, something like that. AJ Brown is a real staple to the Eagles offense. He's kind of like their superstar, so it makes sense that they paid him the money. So he has shoes to fill. So we'll see if I can say that he deserved it at the end of the season, which I'm sure he'll perform, and I'm hoping that he does. But you know what I mean? It's one of those where I feel like he got paid this money, but he has to perform.
Yeah,
because he is. Yeah, he is a top contender, one of the best, one of the better receivers in the league. But still, he's young, and then coming to the Eagles, kind of being almost the face of their franchise. He's got a lot to kind of show.
See, and my thing with AJ Brown, sorry about that, is I love his game. Like you said, he definitely deserved it coming from the Titans. I think I'm just more mad that he went to the Eagles. Like, why'd that team have to pay him that money? He could have went anywhere else. Maybe stay out the AFC West, just stay out the NFC East. Could have went to any other division. But, yeah, man, I think he deserved it as well. I think that was a good take on him. DJ Moore for the Panthers, $41.6 million going into his 5th year.
Yeah, I like DJ Moore, and he's been on the Panthers, so I think he deserves that money. And he's one of their better receivers as well. I like picking him up in fantasy, kind of pretty much a flex. Gets a lot of yards, so yeah, I think he deserves it.
Yeah, and especially with Christian McCaffrey down the last couple of years, he's definitely been toting the rock a lot. So I like that as well. I think he deserved that 41.6 easy. One down, Chris Godwin, $40 million guaranteed, more than his partner in crime, Mike Evans. How are you feeling on that?
I think Mike Evans is coming for sure. But Chris Godwin, when he's healthy, he's on. So this shows me that they want to keep him for a long time. I think he definitely deserves it.
I like it. 40. And then tied with him, I was like, is Mike Williams offer different? Nah, same on the table, same guaranteed money, but in Los Angeles with the Chargers, Mike Williams, their number one receiver down there, $40 million guaranteed. Yay or nay, Justin?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's like a tandem with Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's basically like the number one, and then they feed it to Eckler, and then they hit you over the top with Mike Williams for like 25 yards a pop. So they're pretty dangerous too. So I'm going to say, yeah, he deserved it. They got to pay Eckler some money. They got to definitely pay that dude Justin Herbert some dough too. But, I mean, he's young and got to prove it. But they were right in there, hanging with the big boys too. So I don't know, man. I think everybody on this list definitely deserved their money. These are all top receivers. And, you just seen the $1,200 fancy shot at. Clip. These are guys to keep your eye on right here. These guys are going to go off cakes.
Most definitely, bro. I love those takes. As we were talking about AJ Brown and the Eagles, let's go ahead and talk about this real quick. New Eagles word mark. So their old Eagles word mark was the flashy scratches, looked like an Eagles logo. Now they went more towards the Washington football team type look with the Eagles logo. How you feeling on that, Justin? You like it or no?
Yeah, I like it. It's kind of simple and sleek, and I don't know. I think it's gonna go better with the colors, and I'm not an Eagle fan, but I'm an Eagle color scheme fan. Like, I love that movie with Mark Wahlberg, Invincible.
Yeah.
You know, so I wish they'd go back to like those old helmets, but.
And those look clean every time they wear the lime green and those helmets with the fly eagle flies and stuff on them. Like, those are definitely dope. So I feel you. I like it too. You know, I'm a Dallas fan, but I like how they upgraded and went from like an old school look to more of a simple, you know, modern day new school look. So I agree with that. I think it'll look better with the colors as well, bro. So
yeah, and something I want to add too is I want the Raiders to add some gold to their thing, because the Knights have gold, and then the Raiders used they started in the 60s, had gold in their uniform. Black. It was like black.
And the Knights have the same color scheme as y'all too, right? Like the silver, black, and white, and then they just added a little gold to it. Yep. That would be cold. I think a lot of these old school teams need to kind of upgrade. We're seeing like the Eagles upgrade, and we're seeing Washington get 17 new names in the last 5 years. We're seeing, you know, the Raiders get a new city and a new stadium, which is still cool. But yeah, if they added a little gold in there or something like that. And to be honest, Dallas got our ass whooped when we wore the red striped helmet, but I thought that looked so clean too. Like, it just added a little bit of pop color in there. You know what I mean? Like, Dallas don't have no red in their uniforms, but with a red stripe on the helmet, like, that shit was clean.
Yeah.
So I feel you. If the Raiders had a little bit of gold, like if the lines on their jerseys were gold or something like that, that shit would be hard. I feel that.
Yeah.
100%, bro. Some more NFL talk real quick. You said, I'm on NFL, bro. Kevin Dormoff, some Rams coup, said, I don't know what this model in particular is sustainable forever. So the Rams' offseason, Matt Stafford 4 years, $160 million. Cooper Kupp 5 years, $110 million. Bobby Wagner they signed 5 years, $50 million. Aaron Donald they gave an extension, 3 years, $95 million. And then they picked up Allen Robinson from the Bears, 3 years, $46.5 fucking million. The last time the Rams used a pick in the first round was in 2016 with Jared Goff. And let's not forget, they are coming off of a Super Bowl. So, Justin, how you feeling about the Rams spending some fucking money to run it back?
I mean, it makes sense. You know what I mean? You have a team like that with a guy like Aaron Donald. And on the other side of the ball, you got Matt Stafford, who was well-deserving of a Super Bowl. I mean, that's an unstoppable unit. Sean McVay is a hell of a coach, too. So, I mean, just shows that maybe he's on to something that they're not really using. Like, you know what I mean? They haven't had a first-round pick since 2016. So, what are they doing different to be in the championship every year? And what it is they're going out and, you know, accommodating to pay these better players of the league.
Exactly. They're not super focused on the upcoming younger guys in there. They're focused on the guys that they have and that are successful with their team. So, yeah, great take. Yeah. Love it. Love it, bro. Quick stat for you guys real quick. Most penalties in the Super Bowl era by franchise. Raiders leading the way at 6,415. The Titans second, 5,600. Dallas, 5,600. The Bills at 5,600. And then the Lions at 55, almost 5,600. Just a quick stat for you, man. Woo! It's a lot of fucking flags.
He's up there.
I take pride in that statistic.
Yeah, that's a lot of. I'm just looking back at all of them, and I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of like fights that I'm seeing. Yeah, like all the damn holdings, false starts, like the bad offensive plays, people getting their helmets ripped off.
And they couldn't even throw flags on, you know, the off the field shit. They could have threw a couple flags on. You know, they could have added those flags on there.
Yeah, a couple suplexes, you know what I mean? Like from defense.
The Raiders do it big. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Congratulations for that stat, man. Going into a quick little game before we get into our 17-0 challenge to end off Rick T Sunday. I'm calling this Lombardi in sight. So, Justin, the way this game is going to work is I got a couple players, I think 5-6 players, that I think are maybe on the verge of getting their first Lombardi. But I just want you to choose one and tell me maybe a little reason why you think this guy is the closest one. So, Lombardi in sight, starting off with the Bills quarterback, Josh Allen. Second, going to Ravens quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Cardinals quarterback, Kyler Murray. Chargers safety, Derwin James. And we got, of course, the king of the South, Mr. Derrick Henry for the Tennessee Titans. So out of these 5 players, who do you think is closest to have that Lombardi insight, Justin?
And just like the season's going to here soon, right on the kickoff, I got to go Josh Allen, man. I think that the Bills are closest to winning the Super Bowl, at least out of these 4 teams. No hate on those great players, but Josh Allen really has a good unit around him. Stephon Diggs, you've seen, got paid his bread, so they're going to be looking to come out. Dawson Knox is not a bad tight end at all. I can definitely see the Bills, being right there in the playoffs again. And, they lost a close one to Kansas City. You've seen, I don't know if you watched that golf match between Rodgers, Brady, and Mahomes and Josh Allen, but it was pretty intense, you know what I mean? So I could see them kind of going at it. So we'll see.
It's going to get good, bro. Me personally, just real quick, I got to think out of these 5 players, man. I got to go with my guy, Lamar Jackson. They really are not giving him shit at receiver, which is kind of tough. But just going off of what he said on draft night, I'm gonna bring this city a championship. He was pissed about that, you know what I mean? So I gotta think this guy is gonna get one here soon. So I gotta ride with my guy Lamar. Gotta ride with my guy Lamar. But to end off the show, we're gonna go ahead and get into our 17-0 challenge. You guys know how this works. We pop up the screen full of all 32 teams, and we try to beat our previous team. And actually, not even our previous team. It's our week 1 team. This is week 3. We're 2-0 right now. We've beat 2 teams so far, bro. Or actually 1-0. Sorry about that. But here's our first team right here. Quarterback Tua, running back Edwards, Hala, receivers AJ Brown, Valdez Scandling, and CeeDee Lamb. Tight end Dawson Knox, O-line Colts, linebacker Steelers, DBs Ravens, and D-lines Jets. Let's see if we can go ahead and beat this team. And unfortunately, everybody watching this, we can't necessarily let you guys choose our team this week because, one more time so you guys don't forget, this is a pre-recorded episode and this was recorded on Friday. It's RT Sundays, but we're gonna get into it. It's Friday. It's Father's Day weekend, man.
But it's
so let's see if we can beat our team. Justin, quarterback, running back, 3 receivers, O-line, D-line, linebacker, DB. Which one do you want to start off with?
Let me pull up this tweet real quick.
You got a tweet
from the best sports talk, home of the Rick T platform.
Okay.
Let's start with a wide receiver.
Let's start with a wide receiver here. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel here on Rick T Sunday. Our wide receivers, one more time: CeeDee Lamb, Valdez Scandling, and AJ Brown. And we do have the New York Giants. So let's go ahead and remove the name. My vote here has got to be Kadarius Toney. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, hold on. I'm trying to look up the roster. See what receivers. I know they got Sterling Shep, Kadarius Toney.
You want to go Trav Daddy? He still plays for him.
No way. Yeah, we gotta go with Kadarius.
Kadarius Toney. How do you spell his first name?
It is Kadarius.
Okay. All right. So Kadarius Toney, our receiver number 1. All right.
Toney.
Yeah. Is it Toney?
Yep.
Perfect. Kadarius Toney. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose. Let's go ahead and get our O-line here. Let's get our O-line early. Let's spin that fucking wheel here on Rick T Sunday. Happy Father's Day, Pops. Happy Father's Day. Damn, Denver's O-line.
Oof.
Yeah.
Which we had Tollins here. I don't know who to take here.
I mean, we have to take their whole O-line. We have Denver's O-line. And I mean, seeing the way it's been, for Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock,
they gotta protect Russ. So they're probably gonna step it up this year. So we should be in good hands.
They have to. Maybe someone here in chat today on Rick T Sundays could tell us, is Denver's O-line good? Like, are we in good hands here?
Well,
me and Justin don't really know.
I could tell you that, I think it was like week 6 I think it was week 6. Went to Mile High Stadium, watched the Raiders just absolutely demolish Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock. Like, they were sacking the shit out of him. There was a couple picks. Like, I don't know. I don't know if
when I went too, I seen the Ravens D-line have a fucking day. So
yeah.
All right, Justin.
Value.
We got a receiver in Kadarius Toney. We got an O-lineman in our Denver Broncos O-line. Who are you going with next, position-wise? Receivers, running back, D-line, linebacker, DB. And since Tony's not here, we'll break the rules a little bit. If you want to go quarterback early, we'll go ahead and let that.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling the luck. Go quarterback.
Quarterback, spin the fucking wheel. Quarterback.
Let's go.
Come on now. Come on. Go.
Oh, let's go. We got Rodgers.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I don't have the little list like Tony to pop up on screen, so I got to write these fucking names down. You were right. You said I'm feeling the luck. Pop up Aaron Rodgers. Hell yeah. Thank you for not retiring, Aaron. Thank you.
Discount. Double
All right,
check.
I'm gonna go ahead and get our receiver number 2 here. Let's see what we got here. Spin the wheel on Rick T Sundays. Team's not looking too bad.
Who do they got?
I don't know. I think like Brandon Cooks maybe. Oh, that's tough, man. That's a tough hit. Let me know who the Texans got. Are you looking it up, Justin?
No, honestly.
Let me look it up real quick.
I was typing up our team real quick.
Bet. Texans roster. Let's go ahead. Yeah, they do have Brandon Cooks.
All right, I like him.
All right, yeah, we got to go Brandon. That's easily the best.
Yeah.
All right, so our team is Aaron Rodgers, Kadarius Toney, Brandon Cooks, Denver O-line. What do you want to go with next? Running back, receiver, D-line, linebacker, or DBs?
Let's go DBs.
DBs. Let's see what DB group we get. Spin the wheel. Jags DBs.
Not bad.
Yeah, not horrible.
Ramsey, but not bad.
Yeah, it's not horrible, but it could be better. Let's go ahead and get our D-line group here. Spin the wheel. Nah, that's actually a great D-line group.
Chase Young.
Yeah, Chase Young. They got the old white boy off the edge and Henderson. Like they got some fucking dogs over there.
Oh, I like that pick.
Washington, yep, I like that as well. You want to go running back, receiver, or linebackers? 3 positions left.
Let's go running back.
Running back. Spin the wheel. Rams.
Okay.
I like it. So we would go Cam Akers here.
Or Henderson. Or no, that's...
Yeah, they have Henderson. It could go either way. Me personally, I like Cam Akers better. Yeah, I like Cam Akers better. Do they? No, the Dolphins have Sony Michel now. I was going to say, do they still have Sony? So positions left on offense, we have Aaron Rodgers, Cam Akers, Kadarius Toney, Brandon Cooks, and Denver O-line with the receiver spot open. And then on defense, we have Washington D-line, Jags DBs with the linebacker spot open. So the linebacker spot or receiver, which one do you want to go with?
We need a tight end, don't we?
Oh yeah,
let's use that for our next wide receiver.
Bet that. No, because we have to have 3 wide receivers and a tight end, so we just added that on there.
Okay.
So what do you want to go with next?
Linebackers.
Linebackers. Let's see who we get here. Give us somebody good, bro. Give us like the Colts.
Raiders.
Give us Dallas. Ah, fucking
Eagles.
Eagles, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's mid.
Yeah, mid as fuck. Let's go with the tight end position next, huh?
All right.
See what we get here. I'm feeling some luck. I'm feeling lucky here. Give us the Chiefs.
Dodgers.
Who the fuck do they have at tight end?
Is it Pitt? No.
Los Angeles Chargers depth chart. At tight end, Gerald Everett.
Oh yeah, Everett.
Not bad.
Yep, I'll take him.
All right, so only thing left open is our last receiver spot, Justin. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
It's Miami.
Tampa.
Ooh, so
Tampa.
do we go Chris Godwin or Mike Evans? Is this before or after Antonio Brown? No,
That's a great question. You're like, can we throw him into the mix as well, bro? Scotty Miller as well. Fuck it. Nah. I gotta go with Mike Evans here, bro. I think Mike Evans is a dog. But who you voting?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say Mike Evans, just given we have Kadarius Toney, Brandon Cooks, and Mike Evans seems like he fits well into that as well.
I like that. I like that take. So the time is set for the 17-0 challenge. We are 1-0. Let's see if our team beats this new team. So week 1, we had Tua, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, AJ Brown, Valdez-Scantling, CeeDee Lamb, Dawson Knox, Colts O-line, Steelers linebackers, Ravens DB, and Jets D-line. That is a hard fucking team to beat.
Yeah, that is a good team. I mean, with Tua slinging the rock, Clyde running the ball, AJ Brown, Valdez-Scantling, and here's our team that we just drafted.
Oh, I love it. Thanks for typing that shit up. Perfect, man. So our team that we just drafted here in front of us, Aaron Rodgers at the quarterback position, Cam Akers at the running back position, Gerald Everett at tight end, Kadarius Toney, Brandon Cooks, and Mike Evans DB and Eagles linebacking core. So Justin, in your opinion, who wins this? Our week 1 team or our week 2 team?
Our week 2 team. I think that the quarterback, tight end, wide receiver combo here is just unmatchable. Our defense might give it up a little bit, but I mean, I think as long as the O-line can protect a stud like Aaron Rodgers, I think we come out on top of them.
Oh man, the tough part about this, and I hate to say it, bro, is I got our week 1 team. I have to go with our week 1 team still, bro. I think our receiving core plus the O-line is just unstoppable. So what we're gonna do to fix this is we're gonna put up a poll in the chat and let the fans vote on who won this week. Was it our week 1 team with Tua behind the wheel, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, AJ Brown, Valdez-Scantling, CeeDee Lamb, Dawson Knox, Colts O-line, Steelers DBs, or Steelers linebackers, Ravens DBs, Jets O-line? Or was it Aaron Rodgers, Cam Akers, Gerald Everett, Kadarius Toney, Brandon Cooks, Mike Evans, Broncos O-line, Washington D-line, Jags DBs, or Eagles linebacking core? We're going to put up a poll in the chat and let the fans vote on the 17-0 challenge. Who's going to win this week? It's exciting shit, Justin. I had a great time doing this pre-recorded episode with you here Friday, June 17, 2022. But it is playing June 19th, 2022, Sunday. Rick T. Sundays to be exact. Happy Father's Day. Justin, you got anything to say before we bounce on out of here and enjoy the rest of our Father's Day?
Man, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day to you, Eric. Thanks for having me on. It's always a blast. I hope everybody enjoys this pre-recorded episode. Happy Father's Day, Pops. I love you very much. And we'll see you guys next time. Let's go.
Yes. All right. Happy Father's Day, Pops. Love you, man. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Go spend some time with your children. We'll catch you.